Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, I should stop that. Anyways, guys, I'm here. I'm shooting at LCC, the Lekki Conservation Center. It's a beautiful spot just before, so off the Lekki Expressway, just before the second toll gate leading to Aja. It's just a beautiful spot with trees and grass and fish and monkeys, and there's a tortoise, and there's a peacock, and there's a peahen, and just a lot of stuff here, a lot of interesting animals to see. There's a canopy walkway, which is supposed to be the highest in Africa. It's about 440 meters above ground. It's amazing to do. I couldn't do that today because I'm tired. I'm not eating properly today. Anywho, so we're here today, and I decided to take this opportunity, just relax and then shoot a couple of episodes if I could, and that's what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm going to be eating because I'm hungry. I just have yogurt. I'm so hungry. Anyways, what do I want to talk about today? Today I want to talk about respect in Nigeria. So I had an experience in my former place of work. I was leaving the office one day. I was not feeling too good and I was going home, and then I hear, excuse me, sister, excuse me. So I turn around and it's apparently some guy sitting down with the security guard at the office gate, and I walk back and I'm like, yes. And then he goes, so you cannot greet somebody, Abi? You cannot greet somebody, Abi? I'm looking at him like, and I should respond to him, but I look at it, I'm like, the first mistake I made was turning back and walking towards him in the first place. So that one, my bad. That was my bad. So he said that, and I looked at him and I turned around and I started walking away. And then he kept talking and saying some things. At that point I was like, you know what, if I let this slide, this idiot is going to feel like he can do this to anybody else. So I walked back and I said, excuse me, did you say something to me? And then he goes, that don't have home upbringing. That was a nice name. I'm sorry. Don't you have upbringing? You don't know how to greet? And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking like, okay. At that point, like I mentioned, I wasn't feeling too good, so I really didn't have the energy to, go in the back and forth with a fucking security guard. I was not. Apparently, it was a security guard to some neighbor close to the office, and like I really just didn't have that energy. Frankly, I didn't have that energy. So I just looked at him and he kept talking. So the security guard of my office now goes, madam, please don't worry, just go, just ignore him, no vex, just be going. I looked at him, he turned around and I walked away. So on my way home I got thinking, I'm like, at what point does, as in what sort of mentality or what sort of theory, I don't know the word to use to describe it, like what gives somebody such audacity in Nigeria to feel like anybody or any female younger than him walking by has to greet him? Okay, 2 questions, no, a lot of questions, not just 1. What have you contributed to society that you deserve, that makes you think somehow that you deserve my respect? That's one. That's just one thing. Second thing, like, I don't know you from anywhere. Like, you that you're talking, do you walk around on the road and greet every single person you see that's older than you? Like you're in a bus, you take them and greet everybody one by one. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Like, who are you fooling? Like, to show how chauvinistic the society is. You're a fucking security guard. What I earn in a month is probably your yearly salary. Not bragging, but yeah, like, I don't want to go there, but it doesn't make any sense. I'm obviously more successful than you. I am younger than you, yes. I'm female, okay. But does that give you the right to assume that I deserve, or you deserve my respect? Like, I'm a very nice person, I'm a very jovial person. Like, I will walk into somewhere and I'll say hello. I'll just, oh, well done, no, and I'll walk past. Security guards, well done, no. Because I know in a situation later on, I would need their help for something minor, something really small, and it's just always nice to always have them on your good side. But that guy was not the security guard for my office. The security guard for my office knows me, and I greet that guy every morning. So you're randomly walking up and you expect me to come out and greet you. Oh, like, I forgot to even mention the scenario. So they were all sitting down outside, but they were having a conversation with somebody in a car on the road. So I walked past them and they were arguing and having a deep conversation and laughing. And I walked past, I'm like, okay, they're having a conversation, there's no point saying hello, I'm going home, I'm not feeling fine. On a normal day, if they were sitting down, I would have gone, bye bye, good night too, or well done, see you tomorrow. But you were having a freaking conversation, and you expect me to interrupt your conversation and greet you. I don't know the facial expression to use that will best suit what I'm trying, like how I feel. But it's like, nigga, really, nigga, really. Anyways, like this just one of my experience with respect in Nigeria. Like, I like to know like what exactly makes people feel like they can just, or just make people assume that they deserve another person's respect when you don't know that person from Adam. You're not paying that person. You don't even know the person's name, but you just assume because the person is younger than you, most especially the person is female and younger than you have to greet. Just help me understand, guys. Maybe just like share an experience. If you had an experience like this, just share. Like share with me if you've had this experience before with, you know, the whole respect thing in Nigeria. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot. But you guys, like, just let me know. So remember to like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe, share, and you know, just tell me if you can relate to the story. Just tell me your own story if it's happened to you before and how you handle the situation. All right, see you guys next time. Bye. So follow me on Instagram at Nkemakwara and subscribe to Living on YouTube.